How's it going, everybody? It's Daikin here, bringing you another Guilty Gear Strive tutorial. And today we're going to be talking about the wall. We're going to be talking about wall breaks, all the bonuses you get from it, and how to understand exactly how the wall is going to affect your combos. Now, this is not going to teach you everything about the wall, because even with all the things that people have tried to do, you still don't know truly how the wall fully functions to exact T. But I'm going to try to tell you exactly what can occur and things you need to try to expect when dealing with combos from distances and close to the wall. So let's talk about all the scenarios that could come up and stuff like that. So first off the bat, right off the bat, we're going to talk about the way distance actually messes up your combos, or it can change the way you interact with the wall. So for example, if we try out this combo right here, as you can see, I got a wall slap because of the distance. So the actual move that I use, Iron Savior, actually was close enough to where it did enough damage to the wall for that particular hit. Now let's do the exact same combo but slightly further away and see what happens. As you can see, it did fracture the wall, but it didn't break the wall. And this is because the distance that this move actually hit actually matters depending if you're going to get a wall break or not. So you got to actually understand where you are on the screen and be able to actually predict, are you going to be able to get a wall stick or not from this situation. So that's one of the scenarios that could come to play when you're actually playing matches. Another thing to note here is stray hits within the game near the wall actually counts towards wall damage as well. So for example, if we take this Milia combo here, it breaks the wall during the Iron Saber. So when you do this move right here, this is when you actually get the wall stick. Now, say if we get a couple of straight hits, like say a couple of 2Ks, watch the same combo. As you can see, it actually did the wall stick during the 6H. If we put one more in there, like say this, it did it during the first part of 6H. So depending on how many straight hits you get towards the wall, this also will start to affect what happens. Now, another good thing to note when it comes to the wall is that each person's wall damage is actually calculated differently. So for example, from this example right here, if we show the NPC do hits to me, you see the wall start to break. If I do my combo after they jump over, notice it didn't affect even though their wall was already fractured. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Now, if my wall is already fractured, if I happen to do this, now I try to do my combo, notice it doesn't go away even though I stop. It will still stay there. So each person's wall damage is calculated differently, and that's something you have to keep in mind. Now, the thing about the wall is it regenerates over time. So as you can see, it's back to normal. Now, if we get a wall stick here, or let me just do it like this. So if we get a wall stick, it won't go away right away. As you can see, it's still breaking on every hit, as you can see. So over time, it will gradually start to become a regular wall again. I don't know exactly how long it is, but it does take a considerable amount of time to actually get it to where it doesn't stick as it did at 0. So there is a wall HP that is being calculated, and each thing that you do actively hurts the wall's damage before it actually breaks. And then after they do a wall stick, or after you put them on the wall and you don't break it, it rapidly regenerates. So even if you do something like this and you start to fracture the wall, this will rapidly regenerate as well. So it will actually regenerate the wall HP over time as well. Now let's talk about what actually happens when you break the wall. So first thing we're going to do is do a super here to break the wall as fast as possible. First thing you'll notice, you get positive bonus. Now, one thing positive bonus you'll notice is you start to rapidly regenerate meters. So you see, you get this bonus and your meters start to go up. If you run and stuff, it actually increases a lot. Doing hits and stuff increases a lot. So you just gain a lot more meter when you're in positive bonus. That's one of the effects. Now, another effect that happens, there's two more. One being you get a damage bonus, and the other you get a defense bonus. These are two effects that actually happen as well. So let's take a look at this. So I'm gonna do this Close slash here. As you see, it does 34 damage. Now if we break the wall and get the positive bonus, let's see how much damage it actually does. So it did 38 damage. So it's a roughly around, I want to say, a 5 to 10% bonus that we're getting around here when it comes to actual damage. About 5 to 10% is where we're looking at. And this can be applied for defense as well. So if we take the same hit, do close slash, just look at Milia's life here. You can see that it's slightly between the L. So it's like in between the L as like the other part is coming out. So it's like, you know, cutting the L in half almost. Now let's do the same hit and see what happens when we do it inside a positive bonus state.
Have a good time.
As you can see, it's not actually on the L quite yet. It's just like right before it gets to the L. So once again, you're getting a 5 to 10% defense bonus as well. So breaking a wall has quite a bit of bonuses you're getting. Not only are you getting passive meter gain, not only are you getting extra damage, but even if you get hit, your opponent is actively doing less damage to you as well. So this is something to keep in mind for sure. Now, just for fun, I've got a question during one of my streams. Can you have 2 positive bonuses at once? And actually, yeah, you can. It's very unlikely that it will happen, but it is something that can happen if the other opponent decides to break the wall or breaks the wall during the time you have it. So say like if they happen to, I don't know, get you to the corner and just super you as well during the time you have it, then yes, they both can be on at the same time, as you can see. So like I said, it probably won't actually happen in a match for real, but it is something that can actually happen. So keep in mind, double positive bonus is a thing inside this game, but you'll probably rarely see it. And that pretty much sums up all the information about the wall that I wanted you guys to understand. So we went over how the distance of your combos actually could change the wall damage that it actually does. We went over how stray hits can actually affect the actual combos you do. So you have to be ready for the wall to break during your combos a little bit quicker so you can actually land a hit so you can get the actual wall breaks into the positive bonus. And then we talked about the actual bonuses that you get, as well as a little fun fact that both people can have positive bonus at one time. Hope you guys found this video helpful. As always, if you like anything I have to say, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you hear more from me, follow me on my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you know the next video goes live. As always, my name is Daikin, and I'll see you next time. Signing out.